Welcome to day 3. I am so grateful that you have joined me again for our final day of this 3-part series. If you have gained value from these last few days, please do join Mums Who Rise. Please do take advantage of my one-to-one complimentary call. I would love to help and assist you on that one-to-one personal level and help you get out of this spiral and into the life that you love ASAP. All right, so today I'm really excited about this one. This one is about creating the life that you love. Okay, so if you're in this place of feeling stuck right now, you don't even know what you want, you're kind of like, I know that something's not quite right, I don't really know what it is. Your brain is on overdrive all the time. You don't seem to have the space to rest and actually sit and figure this out, which, you know, as a mum, it does get really busy, and I understand that. Like, I know what it's like. I have lived this experience many times. You know something's not quite right. You're desperate to move and create a better life, but you just don't know where to start. I am going to help you in this video to at least get a start on this and start creating that compelling vision, because once you've got that vision, then all you need to do is start taking action towards it. While it is simple, it is not always easy to know exactly what you want. So that is exactly what I'm going to help you with today. So what you need to do is uncover your values, because your values are the key to everything that you want. You do not want to travel the world. You want freedom, or you want adventure, you want variety. That is your value. Or you want the home and the financial freedom. That is not the value. You want the home and the freedom because it gives you security, because it gives you financial security, because it gives you certainty. Your values underpin all of your wants and desires. And sometimes in this world where we're kind of being shown and given a million different things that we want all the time, we can kind of adapt what other people want. We kind of can put ourselves in a box and say like, oh, everyone has the car and the house and that's what everybody wants. Is that truly what you want? Well, until you really fully know your values, you don't know if that is for you or not. Okay, and see, what happens is a lot of people spend hundreds of thousands of pounds on like big houses and big weddings and do all the things because it's what they think they're supposed to do. But really, their values are spontaneity and variety and freedom. And they probably would have been really happy just getting married there and there on the day, not spending any money, just having a couple of close friends. And that would have been perfect in their eyes. Because these people didn't know their values, they've gone down a path that wasn't for them. And it didn't really feel like the right move at the time. Usually we don't trust our intuition, which is a big problem. But when we know our values, it helps us to make decisions that allow us to live a life that is true to us, that is true to what we want, that allows us to have the most fun and joy and peace, because it is internally aligned with what we actually want. How do we find out what our values are? So what you can do, if you already know some of the things that you do want, you can kind of state what it is that you want and ask yourselves a few times, why do I want that? Why do I want that? Why? And the more whys that you can go, the deeper and deeper and deeper you'll get until you get to that core value. It's usually about 7 whys, but 2 to 3 you might already start to be uncover like, oh, actually it is security that I want, it is freedom that I want, whatever that goal is. If you don't know what your goal is yet, you're like in a place of like, I actually just don't know what I want. I think it's the Independent or the Guardian. They have this list that you can access online, and it's like 50 values that you can look through. And what I want you to do is, out of those 50, spend some time and narrow it down to 3, if you can, 3 core values. It will take time because you will notice that a lot of them apply to you. But what we really want to do is find that 3 to 5 max core values, the things that you hold the most true. So these are things like freedom, security, love, honesty, variety, certainty, contribution, growth, peace. These are core values, and when you know what your top 3 to 5 are, that's when we can really start to build a life that aligns with you and exactly what you want. Because when you are in alignment with those values, you will be happy. It is not the house, it is the security. It's not the traveling, it is the adventure. Whatever the core value is, and if you know that your core value is adventure, but you don't have the time and the money to go travel in the world right now, but can you make sure that you have an adventure every week? Can you make sure you go somewhere new in your local area every single week so that you are satisfying that core need, that core value for adventure, without having to worry about changing your external circumstances right now? You can just make sure that you have more of the things that you do like in your life right now whilst also then striving for those bigger goals. Of course, we want to strive for those big goals, but also know that we do not have to achieve those big goals in order to satisfy our values and to feel the joy and feel the peace and have all the fun that we can right now. It is accessible to us right now once we know exactly what our values are. The other really important thing to do once you've got your 3 to 5 core values is assess, is your life right now in alignment with those values? What in my life is out of alignment with those core values? Because this might be what's leading to that feeling of stuckness, this pull. If you value freedom and adventure and travel and growth and contribution, but you're sitting in a 9 to 5 desk with zero control over your day, over your hours, you don't have the time to go on the adventures and the freedom that you want, and you're wondering why am I not enjoying this job right now, what's going on, but you kind of can't understand it. By understanding your values and knowing that you need that adventure piece, that you need that freedom piece in your life in order to feel fully happy and satisfied, but you don't have that in your job. So how can we either change the situation, so change your job, look for other opportunities that will give you more freedom, more time, start working towards those things? Or how can I fulfill my need for travel and adventure outside of work so that I can go into work and enjoy it more as it is? So now you've got those core values, those 3 to 5 core values, so you know exactly what you want and why you want it. You then use those values to create a vision of an image of your dream life that you can start working towards daily. You then look at your life where you currently are. What is out of alignment? What does not serve you? What can we change? How can we get more of these core values into my day-to-day now without needing any big changes happening? All right. And then that's how we start to move towards that amazing, compelling life that we love. So now we're out of our head. We've recognized that we have these overthinking spirals. We know how to stop them with brain dumps, refocusing, gratitude in the moment. And now we know our 3 core values so that we can then start to create a compelling future for our life. We can adjust our life as it is right now to fit those core values so that we can feel more joy, more presence, more peace, and more happiness. And then our behavior as such changes and our mood changes as a result of all of those things. We start to really embody and live a life that feels like ours. And that is all that we really want. So over these 3 days, we have really just scratched the surface. In my one-to-one coaching, I will go deeper with every single client. Like, we really nail down their specific beliefs that are holding them back, their specific habits, what their desires are. And we create a plan in order to get those desires within that 12-week program. And of course, going that deeper and having that safe space to just carve out that's just for you, because obviously as mums, like I said, it's hard to actually give ourselves the space to do these things. This is why a lot of the techniques that I've told you don't take up a lot of time, because I understand what it's like as a mum, but we also do need to carve out that time to put this into ourselves so that we can then do that, create that life, be more present, be more happy, because it does reflect on everybody in our family. When we are feeling good, we behave in a way that helps our children feel good, that helps our partner feel good. We show up differently. We have bigger dreams, so we start taking action towards a bigger and better life. We stop settling and we start living a life that's truly aligned to us, what we want, and that makes us and all of our family really, really happy. So please do, if this has ignited anything in you and you think you really want to go deeper and explore this a little bit more, please do book that free complimentary one-to-one coaching session with me. Let's start this process of digging in deep to what is holding you back, what it is you really want, and let's create a plan together to start moving forward and create a life that you truly, truly love. That's all from me for these 3-day series. Please join Mums Who Rise if you're not already in there, and I will be doing monthly webinars. We also do a monthly meetup. I post in there regularly with books and podcast recommendations, any top tips, anything that I come across that I think is useful to you, you will get as well. And yeah, just come on in there, get some support, know that you are not alone. Support can come from home, of course, that would be ideal, but if not, it can also come from mums cheering you on the internet, who then become your best friends, because honestly, I've got a lot of them as well. And just know, it is possible. When you decide that you want a quiet mind, when you decide that you want to have more fun in your life, it will happen. It all starts with that awareness, that decision, and then taking action, doing the things that I've taught you over the last few days to then create the life that you love. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait for you all to be living your best lives very soon. Please send me a message if any of this has resonated. Let me know what you thought. And yeah, we will speak soon.